Hi guys, welcome to my new video. Today's tutorial is gonna be on this look right here, which is a little bit full glam Valentine's Day. Loads of foundation with loads of products, so it's definitely not for everybody, but it's for those of you who are prepared to slay each day, whether it's Valentine's Day, whether it's a regular day. Like, it doesn't really matter, right? We always slay. I'm gonna be priming my eyelids first. I'm gonna use this eyeshadow insurance primer by Too Faced.
And I also want to set it all up with a beige shade from the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette.
Alright, so now we're gonna be defining the crease, and I'm gonna be using the color Shy and Henna from the same palette. Don't be afraid to go slightly above your natural crease. Don't forget to do nice circular motions, because that's what makes blending so beautiful. Alright, so now I'm gonna take the shade Flamingo and I'm gonna drag it into this portion of my eye. And then I'm gonna take the fluffy brush I used before and I'm just gonna diffuse it all with circular motions. Now I want to smoke out the outer corner.
And for my lid, I'm taking a nice copper shade from the Natasha Denona palette. And then I blend out the edges with a fluffy brush.
Now I'm going to be taking a little bit of glitter because I really want my eyes to stand out. And I'm going to be taking this one right here from the collection from Crystal Eyes UK, which I really like.
And we are basically aiming for adding a little bit of texture.
And there is a mess, as you can probably see. That's why I always do my eyeshadows first. And you can just really easily remove this from your skin. And we're not ruining any foundation, any concealer, anything like that, which is amazing. I really want to make it look more seductive and flirty, and therefore I'm gonna be using a little bit of black and I'm gonna create a diffused liner. I'm gonna be using just a regular gel liner. My favorite one is by Sigma and it's in the shade Wicked. Now I'm going to be diffusing this with a little bit of black eyeshadow from the Huda Beauty palette.
Now it's time for priming my face and I'm using a Bodyography green primer.
I'm really going for an extra coverage today, so I'm gonna be using a iconic London pigment stick for my foundation. I finally got another one, this is 0.1, and this is finally matching me perfectly. You just really don't need a crazy amount of this foundation, so I'm just gonna do a little stripes like this. To blend this all out, I'm gonna be using this little brush, which is like absolutely amazing. Super soft and fluffy, and I just really enjoy using it. Alright, now I'm just gonna go back to those areas where I feel like I need a slightly more. And on those places I found out that it's more efficient when you just like dab it in. Just exactly like if you're using a beauty blender, does that make sense? I'm using my favorite concealer, which is a Bye Bye Under Eye in the shade Fair. Now, I used to be a huge fan of baking, not gonna lie, but I'm not doing that anymore because I feel like it makes my under eye area so dry, and that's something I really want to avoid because it's so dry already. I basically grab any pressed powder, which is a few shades lighter than my skin. Today I'm gonna be using a L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder in the shade, nobody knows, Rose Ivory. I'm just gonna gently like dab it in. I also want to set the area here around my nose, my chin, and basically my whole T-zone.
Now we're moving on to finishing my eyes and I'm just going for a black pencil as well as for a little bit of shadow.
Now it's time for highlighting my inner corners, and I'm gonna be using this little eyeshadow palette right here from L'Oreal and the lightest shade out of it. exact same shade under my brow. Haven't been using these in ages. It sucks, don't do that at home. Of course, none of the looks can be completed without lashes and mascara, so I already applied my mascara off camera. And now it's time for these beauties by Crystal Eyes UK in the style Mona.
I need to carve my cheekbones a little bit, and I'm using a Kat Von D contour palette.
Now I feel like I still need a little bit of bronzer, so I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Glam Bronze La Terra, which is one of my favorite drugstore bronzers. And just really lightly go over those areas with circular motions. For my highlight, I'm gonna be using a NYX strobing palette and the mixture of these two shades right here. I also love to highlight the Cupid's bow and my nose as well. Last step is the blush, and I'm going to be using a Peony Cosmetics Pink Cloud Blush. So now I'm going to be applying a setting spray to make it more seamless and beautiful, and I'm going to be using Slay All Day by Grwrady Cosmetics. The last step is ahead of us, and it's the lipstick. If you want to be kissing the whole night, you just need something that will last forever, and that's nothing else than a liquid lipstick. I'm gonna be using a Grwrady Cosmetics Hydro Matte in the shade Share. Confession time, this is actually the first time I'm going to use this. So we'll see. I mean, I love Hydro Mattes by Grwrady Cosmetics, I just didn't try this shade. So there we go. Alright guys, this is the completed look. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I truly wish you the best Valentine's Day ever. It doesn't matter if you're single, if you're in a relationship with somebody, just enjoy yourself and just slay the Valentine's Day. In case you like my work, please follow me on other social media platforms as well. They're going to be linked down below. And hopefully see you guys on the next one. Bye!